All right, y'all, we're taking a look at this Boudoir Facebook ad. Going to diagnose it, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low-click syndrome. BLCS, Boudoir low-click syndrome, is when the unique CTR all of our Boudoir Facebook ads is under 6%, aka fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking somewhere on our Boudoir Facebook ads. And we care about that because that means our Boudoir Facebook ad has entered their brain. So we're getting fewer than 6 out of 100 women are Boudoir Facebook ads entering their brain, which means fewer than 6 out of 100 women that have a non-zero chance of buying from us. So we got to pump this number up as high as possible. This is the most important number that we got to focus on in um, kind of initial stages or leading indicators. And anything 6% is the minimum. Anything under, we got a big, big, big problem. That's because a unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. It is actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. And that deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes, 3 PCM. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, BLCA. So we're building up our universe here. We can see a BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. And BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, aka Boudoir Pico. And treatment takes about a week. So yeah, we invented this. We've already done it with some other Boudoir Facebook ads. And every time it's worked. Every time it's gotten us above the 6% threshold. And treatment takes about a week. Basically what we do is we leave the original Boudoir Facebook ad, we duplicate it, and we treat the duplicated Boudoir Facebook ad with the Boudoir Pico, leaving the original alone. We run the duplicated ad in parallel. It takes about a week. At the end of the week, we compare, we see whoever's metrics are higher, and we keep running the one that has the higher metrics. Now, it's always been that the Boudoir Pico treated ad always comes out ahead with the better metrics. So once treated with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. So we go from the 3 pre-click mistakes to PCA. And pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads, aka we finally got our unique CTR all above 6%. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So this is our whole universe here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Solution is simple. Boudoir Pico takes about a week. We achieve PCA pre-click alignment, and we become a dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost. So first part of my residency was going out there, find some Boudoir Facebook ad, bring it to the hospital, testing it, found out that its unique CTRL was 4.3%. So unique CTRL under 6% means that BLCS is present, aka we got Boudoir low-click syndrome showing up. But we got the solution, Boudoir Pico, and that's exactly what we did. We treated it with Boudoir Pico, took about a week, and we actually and we actually got its unique CTRL up to 6.88%. So we discovered the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 37% of ad spend. So they're spending 10K per month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, then literally $3,700 a month was being wasted. So now they only need to spend $6,300 a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get into the same number of women's brains. And at $3,700 a month, I don't need to spend that anymore. Cut that out of the budget, and they take that in as kind of a phantom profit. They don't need to spend it, so it's kind of like an extra phantom profit that they get, Boudoir Pico profit every single month that they keep advertising. And at the end of the year, what's that? That's probably it's like a 40K bonus, no extra work, nothing. Next, stage 2 residency, found a second Boudoir Facebook ad out in the wild, brought it to the hospital, tested it, found its unique CTRL was 1.39%. So unique CTRL under 6%, therefore BLCS is present. Boudoir low-click syndrome is present. And when it's, so we got the solution. We treated it, BLCS treated with Boudoir Pico, took about a week. We got our unique CTRL up to 9.13%. Nice. So we found out that the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 84% of its ad spend. 84%. And as a result, they're spending 10 grand a month in the original Boudoir Facebook ad. Now they only need to spend 1.6 grand a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad, and they'll get their ad into the same number of women's brains. And that difference, at $8,400 a month, they no longer have to spend. They just keep it in their pocket. They don't have to spend it. They keep it in their pocket as literally a bonus, like a phantom bonus every single month they're advertising, or it's a Boudoir Pico bonus. And at the end of 12 months, that's like 100K stayed in the pocket, stayed in the bank, and they don't, they no longer need to actually, 100K bonus staying in the pocket. And finally, I'm at my hospital, had a patient, size unique CTRL is 5.03%. So when unique CTRL is under 6%, we know that BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome. And as a result, we got the treatment. We got the treatment at our hospital. Boudoir Pico is the treatment, so we treated it with Boudoir Pico, took about a week. And we got the unique CTRL up to 15.35%. So we found out it was wasting approximately the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 67% of ad spend. So if they were, if you're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, then he only needs to spend $3,300 a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad in order to get it, into the same number of women's brains. And so that's difference, that $6,700 a month difference. Now he doesn't need to, he just pockets that, keeps it in his pocket, doesn't need to spend any more money on, or, kind of like, $6,700 bonus, phantom bonus. He doesn't have to spend every single month, literally a phantom bonus. And at the end of 12 months, it's like 80K phantom bonus. No extra work, no extra fulfillment, no servicing extra clients. Simply power of the Boudoir Pico treatment. So the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend. I mean, look at the numbers here. Wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. What's the, the average of these numbers, probably somewhere between 50 to 60%. So the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% its ad spend. So spending 10 grand a month, that's 5K literally being wasted every single month, that we can eliminate, put back in the Boudoir photographer's pocket, and let it 5K every single month approximately, and that'd be approximately 60K at the end of 12 months. Kind of because they don't have to spend that money to get their ads into, the same number of women's brains. So we're gonna diagnose this if we believe it has BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome, yes or no. All right, so let's see what we got here. So here I'm seeing the below creative cluster mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we are basically that we're following what Facebook is recommending us to fill out when we create our ad. But and we believe it helps us, but actually it helps Facebook. The reason it doesn't help us is it causes way more women to scroll by our Boudoir Facebook ad than necessary, pulling unique CTRL under 6% and increasing the probability we have BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. Now, Facebook likes this because more women scroll by our ads per unit time, which hurts us. But Facebook is able to serve more ads per unit time, making Facebook more money per unit time. That's why we don't listen to anything Facebook says. Next, we look at the creative. All right, we got the Yeah, it looks like an ad mistake here in the photo. The creative makes it look like an ad. False belief that caused us to make this mistake is, well, we we've seen it a bunch, and basically all the other Boudoir Facebook ads we've seen. So we don't believe there's any ever, we don't believe there's a problem. We didn't even know we're making a mistake, but every Boudoir Facebook ad I've seen, I've tested, I've seen the back end for the back end metrics. 100% of them have had BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome, because everyone's making the same mistakes as everyone else. So, consequence of this, way fewer, or way more women scrolling by our ad than necessary, pulling our unique CTRL under 6%, and increasing the probability that we have BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. Finally, we got the see more headline. Let's see what we got here. First 2 and 3/4 lines, Facebook newsfeed mobile. So we got ready for a well-deserved break. Treat yourself to something special. All right, so yeah, we got maybe like half. We got half a context point here. So yeah, lack of context mistake, pretty common. The false belief causes us to make this mistake is, we really, we felt our headline was good enough to kind of maximize our results, optimize our results. But what we're actually doing is causing way more women to scroll by our Boudoir Facebook ad than necessary, which actually pulls down our unique CTRL under 6% and actually increases the probability we have BLCS. So diagnosing this, looking at everything, do we believe this Boudoir Facebook ad has a unique CTRL under 6%, aka has BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome? So yes, I do. I believe this is a Boudoir low click syndrome ad. So if you're a BLCA with BLCS, a Boudoir low click advertiser with Boudoir low click syndrome, the unique CTRL of your Boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%, and you are spending more than 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, and you're looking into the marketplace, seeing more and more Boudoir photographers enter the market, seemingly every day. Seems like anytime anyone gets a new iPhone, they're throwing up a Google My Business profile saying that they offer boudoir photo shoots, and you're seeing, basically boudoir. Anytime someone gets a new camera, it seems like they're offering boudoir photo shoots in the moms groups, and so you're seeing the market saturation competition heat up, more sellers for the same number of buyers, and you're seeing, still inflation hitting everyone hard in the country. So you actually want to, you're pulling more money, you're optimizing the business more to pull more profit out of it for your same effort. And you've already done it a few other places, but now you really want to do it for Boudoir Facebook ads, kind of really plug the leaks, be as efficient as possible, and stop wasting all the money. And you're seeing, you can probably eliminate about 5K a month in wasted Boudoir Facebook ads, and keep that back in your pocket. That'd be approximately like 60K over the next 12 months. And you've decided now, yes, you want to do this. You want to achieve pre-click alignment, become a dominant Boudoir advertiser, and have Boudoir Brain Entry Boost on your path to becoming the #1 boudoir photographer in your city. So if you want all that, shoot me a DM when I open back up for new patient intake. My new patient intake is closed right now, but when it opens back up, shoot me a DM and we will see if you qualify.